Hi here and welcome to my server and my video and stuff on blah blah blah, and thanks for your time. And first, because time is expensive, but I guess it's worth to have a watch, listen for a while, because it might pay out. And the point of donators. Why I'm creating this? Yeah, because like I told you, I canceled my subscription for my Minecraft server. I had a big one up and running with about 30, the fluctuation was about 20 up to 30 players per world, and I had set up 3 worlds. It means one creative world, one survival world, and one Nether world. The Nether, the hell world, if you call it like this. Okay, the background is, to explain you where I'm going to. Right now we get only a creative world on Fragmaster servers, and it might get boring for the players by time to just build, construct things, and never encounter any enemies, have fights, use armor, and use weapons, use weapon dispensers. As I don't know if you know that much about Minecraft. I guess not, because you mainly force on CSS and got time for stuff like this. And I like to offer you to take care about this stuff, and I'm really into Minecraft. I'm totally fixed on Minecraft because this game and this tool, I call it a tool, got much potential, and it's not really you're scratching the surface on your server right now. And what I'm like telling you is you can get donators for Minecraft, but not right now for the creative world. Anyway, let's continue. I got here my creative world. It's basically the same setting we got on your server right now. That means we got worldcraft, where you can define areas, you can copy blocks, you can move blocks, you can spawn blocks what you need, you can spawn and fill up your inventory, like give myself obsidian 40, and we got 40 additional obsidian blocks to continue my building progress, and blah 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 blah, and people can spawn whatever they want to. It's a nice idea that everybody can spawn everything on your server, but I would change this a bit by permissions. Like admins, real admins, can do everything. On my server you can also create new world next to this world where I am playing right now on. And then you can create portals and move from one world to another world. The thing is, I made it like admins can create everything. Admins can do everything on the server, even create new worlds, even change very sensible settings. Not sensible at all. It's not that the world will not run anymore, because you need then not a root access, but you know what I mean. You have to change configs and setting files. This is not always needed. If you use proper plugins like I use, it's Default Commons. It's a plugin called Default Commons. And on my service it's like my bro and me being admins. I got operators. The operators are not able to change and create worlds. Create new worlds, I have to say. Operators can spawn everything they would like to have. Operators can give everything another player needs. And then I got the users, a standard user, a standard builder or constructor, whatever you call it. And these builders and constructors can spawn only basic things. They can spawn wood, they can spawn sand, and they can spawn stone. These are the basic building materials. And if they want to have iron, for example, to have an iron pickaxe, they still have to go underground or explore the world. Means spend more time on your server. I hope you get the message. Spend more time on the server, explore more to get iron blocks, to get an iron pickaxe. What they don't need on this world is armor, because you will never encounter any mob on my creative world. You can go further had even the time set to 70,000 to have it midnight. But you will never see a spider spawn here, a skeleton spawn here, a creeper. I don't know if you know any enemies here on the server. Nothing will be spawned here except animals. By the way, animals, they exist animal packs. That means you got birds and parrots walking around and yeah, strange things, not only wolves, you got many, many animals more. It makes the world more, and the environment more natural, more comfortable. I don't know how to explain that. I'm sorry, like, I'm not an native English speaker. Anyway, you won't encounter any enemy here. That means you can build even on the night and nothing will happen to you. You will not get any damaged or you will never get killed by an animal or by an enemy. But if you fall down, you lose energy. But you see, the energy regains. Yeah, standard. If you die, your materials will fly around here and you have to pick them up again. So, I created another world. It's a survival world. On this survival world, you really have to survive. Yeah, that means when you go through the portal, you are right now in the survival world. I'm gonna set the time to 200 because I don't want to spawn mobs right now. There's still mobs walking around like these creepers which explode next to you. But have a look at my inventory. It's completely empty. You see? Nothing. I set up these worlds like only admins can spawn things here in this world. That means only admins can spawn materials for themselves and give materials for themselves. Only admins. Because it's the same for CSS servers. I only trust special people to give them admin rights. I don't want to have my admins giving the users everything they want to have. That's pointless for the survival world. You see, this is absolutely pointless. One moment, I need to get my compass and get up high. I don't want to get killed by a creeper right now. So, why am I the survival world is to have enemies, to have a bit more of competition, to have, and that's where we come to now, to have donators. You are completely on your own in this world. That means you have to gather all your materials. You have to build your own bunker, your own, how you call that? Yeah, you have to create your own bunker to have a safe place on the night. I won't even change the time here on this service by admins or by operators. I won't give them the right to change the time here. This is a standard server. This is a standard world. This is a complete unique world. Complete unique inventory, but it's still on the same server. You can still play with the same guys. What you have to imagine, you can have factions on here. You can have, but it's a self-regulating faction server. Then you can have up to 6 factions if you want to. If you give them the possibility to have join 30 people on this server, you got 10 on the red faction, 10 on the blue faction, and 10 on the yellow faction, for example. They can construct their own castle there. The others construct the castle there, and the third faction constructs a castle over the pot. Over the sea. And if they encounter the blue faction, the yellow faction is encountering the blue faction, for example, they're gonna start a war. But it makes no sense to start a war when you got no armor, if you got no weapons, if you got no safe place where you can move back to and have towers. And these are plugins for Minecraft too, to construct towers, which will automatically shoot on sight to an enemy because they don't belong to the faction. And why should they donate? Because if they donate $5 or $2, let's go basic, yeah, $1 or $2 a month is enough to get free, for example, 3 pickaxes, diamond pickaxes, 1 complete set of diamond armor, and whatever else what they need, 20 blocks of iron, 5 blocks of diamond, and blah 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 blah. You see endless possibilities to attract more players to Minecraft also attract more players to the forums. So what's the funny part about this is here, as admin, I'm gonna spawn DC spawn mob a giant. Boom! You got the giant here. This giant gonna fight all of the factions. He doesn't care about is it the yellow, is it the blue, is it the red faction. And you got a bit more of competition. So these factions has to work together, because when they encounter DC spawn mob giant, you got a second giant there. Imagine an army of giants running over the world. Imagine you're gonna force, because of lack of resources, to have a war, a faction war starting here on. But still, these guys can go back to the creative world. Here in the creative world, they got their own and old inventory. They don't lose anything, because the inventories are saved by the world. Also, you got the Nether. No, the Hell World, called Hell World, Nether, whatever else. Yeah. Let's have a talk about this. I'm really into Minecraft. I'm really addicted to Minecraft. And I really want to offer you, to take care about these things, to work out a concept. Who get admin, who get operator rights, who is builder. There is much to talk about, buddy. And I would be happy if you would take some minutes to have a talk about these things. We don't know each other for a long time, not personally, but I guess you get my point, and I'm mature enough to, to not fuck up your service and not to fuck up the people and so on. So, buddy, thanks for your time. Let's have a talk. I guess it's neat.